Okay, hello, chat. What up, y'all? How you guys doing today? Hello, Jai. Thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it, my dude. I hope the EP does well. We'll see. We're probably going to get this finished today, so we'll probably do the Elite Four, and EP could be a good candidate to bring to the Elite Four. We're just setting up. But we shall see. But let's get down to it, shall we? We gotta head to the final gym first. So let's do it. Oh, excuse me. Isn't there an item up here actually? I never grabbed. Yes. It's a rare candy that we definitely needed that rare candy, that's for sure. Oh, I never fought this guy. Oh, right, this is the guy. I remember back in the day. When I was playing this game original on DS, this was one of the guys I would always use to grind. Kind of early mid-game. Well, I guess more mid-game by this point, but like a lot of mid-game grinding I would do on this guy because he's got the 3 evolutions and they're all very good for XP grinding on. They give lots of XP. Wait, what? Am I forgetting something I need to do before I can go to Sunny Shore? I thought it was just after the Distortion World stuff. What am I forgetting to do? What? Has it been that long? Okay, I'm confused. Oh my god. Okay, I forgot for some fucking reason after you've done all this you have to go and talk to the professor in Sanjum Town before that guy goes away. I don't know why. They made you do this? I completely forgot that was a thing. Why the fuck do I need to go and randomly talk to the professor before I can progress? I don't even think he gives you anything or... Bro, how many Pokemon do you have? God damn. Got a full fucking... This guy actually has a full team of 6. Are you a breeder? No, you're a collector. Bruh. What? Alright. My goodness. Cool. Glad I had to come all the way here to talk to him for him to tell me exactly what I needed to do when I already knew what I needed to do. Bruh. I don't even remember. Does like Cynthia or anything like that tell you have to go talk to him? She maybe does. I totally forgot about that. Didn't you do that? I don't even remember if that's in the original Diamond and Pearl that you needed to do that or not. I feel like you didn't. Alright, there we go. My goodness. Alright, first things first, we gotta get an encounter. Alexio. Body Slam shouldn't kill you. Nice, and we get the... Alright, I forgot it has Roar. That's unfortunate. Well. I mean, there's still a couple of encounters we can get, I guess. We only have 3 eggs left. And we have the Giratina that we can use to hatch one. So we only need to catch 2 more encounters really, and then we can do the rest of the encounters that we have left. There's still a few areas we haven't been to that we could get encounters if we really need it, but we have at least a couple more encounters we can do here. So I think we can we actually get an encounter here? Yeah. We can like fish or surf here, and then there's the route north, and then there's also Victory Road, so we should be good on that front. Remember what the... What's the level cap for frickin'... What's his name? Volkner? It's 50, right, 50.
Let's sing Rick's mom is a bitch in B flat minor.
Well, let's not do that. What the hell? Hello, Derek. Thank you. Thank you for the resub. For the 105 months. Holy. Thank you, my dude. How you doing? Oh, it's 106. Oh, because I fucking... For some reason on the notification... Because the notification thing, it says Derek resubscribed for 105 months. And then they've been subscribed for 106 months. So that confused me. I read the first number. It was like 105. Alright. Electric gem. You actually may be able to do something in here. I assume you're not going to use the one-shot everything with a guard shop. I mean, we could just do that, to be honest. It's the electric gem. We could just go in and just earthquake literally everything. Which, to be fair, this gem's usually not hard anyway. Like, if you have any Pokemon with earthquake or any ground type, you pretty much sweep this gem every time, like, without any problems. It's not a hard gem. Making an electric gem the final gem of the game, but having it be a full team of Pokemon that have no ground resist or immunities is definitely a choice to make. We'll try and not use them, maybe. We could try. See how it goes. One thing I gotta do if we're gonna use this goddamn Parasect, I gotta start buying some frickin' full heals. And, I mean, I gotta buy healing items in general. Do. All right. Where is... Oh, there is, down there. Wait. Got to go talk to him first. By the way, Derek, do you remember this about Platinum? That you have to, after you do the Distortion World and stuff, before you can go to Sunny Shore City, you have to randomly go and just talk to Professor Rowan in Sanjum Town? Like, it just doesn't let you go here until you talk to him. And all he doesn't. All he says is, "I was worried about you. You should go to Sunnyshow City for the final gym." I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah, honestly, I didn't remember either because I fucking when we loaded up, I went to go down here and the guy was still blocking it saying there was a blackout, and I was like, what? I was like, what else do I have to do to progress? And I had to look it up because I did not remember that. And I was like, yeah, you have to go talk to Professor Rowan. And I was just like, why? Why did they make that a thing? That's so stupid. There's no reason to have to do that. Ridiculous. But either way, because I don't think that was even a thing in the original Diamond and Pearl game, was it? I don't remember doing it in BDSP in that playthrough. So back news. Oops. Did that wrong. Oh yeah, I saw a fucking... I don't know if Joe posted it on Cerebi, but I saw someone else posting about they figured out what they found out what the pricing for champions is for all the at least in the US, what the prices are going to be for the battle pass and all that. I don't think Joe posted it though. It seemed like it was about what we expected. So apparently it's going to be, for the starter pack you can buy, it's $9.99, $10, which gives you, increases your box space from 30 to 80, gives you the battle trainer music from Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and it gives you 50 training tickets and 30 quick tickets. We don't really know what they do yet, but and you can buy it at any time. It's not like a limited time for it. There's a regular battle pass that doesn't cost anything, and then for the premium battle pass it's $7, $6.99, which you get extra rewards on the battle pass for having that. And then I guess it's $5 a month for the membership, or $50 for 12 months. So if you buy the 12-month one, you're saving $10 overall over buying it monthly. Yeah, so I'm not gonna be able to buy the 12-month thing right away. So I'll probably just get the starter pack, the premium battle pass, and then I'll buy the 1 month membership thing, and then after that I should be able to do the monthly. Or if I have enough money for a month, I can do the 12-month one. But I don't know if I'm going to do the 12-month one, just because I don't see myself, like, I'm going to probably play Champions a decent amount and have a good time with it and stuff, but I don't see myself playing it every single month where I'm going to want the membership all the time. I don't know. I guess it depends what the membership really gives you. To be honest. And also we don't know how long each battle pass lasts. I would assume like every 3 months. Maybe it's every month. I don't know. But I'm just hoping it's not gonna do that thing that they like to do, where they're like, oh, it's $10 US and $7 US, and then in the UK, even though that's technically should be lower here, it should be like, that should equate to like maybe £8 and like £5 respectively, but they're just going to be like, we'll just keep it £10 the same as the US, even though that would literally be more expensive for us. They love doing that shit, so hopefully they don't. Hopefully it's actually, you know, at a price that it should be when converted. So I would imagine that would mean the starter pack would be like £8. Premium battle pass will maybe be like 4 or 5. Probably £5. And then the monthly membership will be like 40 a year, and then maybe £4 a month. Which is definitely doable. But again, at the end of the day, until we know exactly what we're getting out of each thing, you know, it's not really, we don't really know how worthwhile that price is until we can like fully get the game and see exactly what we're getting out of that. Like if the premium battle pass is like, yeah, it gives you more items to get, but if the rewards don't seem that worthwhile, then it's like, okay, I'm not gonna buy that. Like, you know, at the end of the day, but we'll see. Also, I've been seeing a couple of people posting like screenshots where it clearly shows like an option to select single or double battles, and everybody's looking at that and being like, see, this is confirmed, we can do 6v6 singles, and I'm like, that doesn't confirm that. The Battle Stadium singles and like all Pokemon mainline games has always been you bring 6, or you make it you bring 6 Pokemon, but you only pick 3 for the battle. That does not confirm it, like 6v6 singles being in the game as an option that you can play, like at all. It just means that there's definitely at least the regular bring 6 pick 3 thing that they always have done. So I don't know why people are thinking that. I hope that is an option, but yeah, there's no indication that that's definitely going to be a thing. Nice mess. But yeah, hopefully we can have some fun with it. Build some cool teams. Maybe do some fun little competitions with people, and like do like metronome battles and shit like that as well. That'll be fun.
Well, if it isn't the Simps.
Oh my god. Levi. Hello, hello. Thank you again for raiding. Oh my god. You're raiding. I feel like you keep raiding into my stream, and it's so kind of you. Thank you so much. I will hydrate because I did just eat a bit of chocolate, so I should hydrate. But hello, welcome in, readers. If you've not been here before, my name is also Red. I'm a Scottish bear pirate VTuber, and we're playing some Pokemon today. Playing a Platinum Egglocke, basically a Nuzlocke, but with Pokemon submitted by viewers and friends of the stream. But welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Were you playing some more Hades 2 today? Yeah, I guess my stream, the schedule that I'm on of when I'm streaming is just lines up perfectly for like right after you finish. Or right before you finish, I should say. Ah, more Minecraft, doing your SMP. Fun. You know, speaking of Minecraft, I seen a thing recently. People were talking about how, like, I've been seeing a lot of discourse of people being upset about the newest update they announced with the sulfur caves and all that, and people just being like not excited about it, or being like, a great another update that basically doesn't add much. Which I think people are definitely overreacting or being overly upset about something like that. But I do kind of understand the feeling of it. And I saw recently someone posting a thing where they were like, the issue with a lot of recent Minecraft updates is just basically, it seems like it feels like a lot of stuff that gets added nowadays is basically just very disjointed, and it's like there never seems to be updates that build on current things in the game, or like so many updates are just like, here's a completely separate thing we've added to the game that doesn't interact with anything else in the game, and here's like a new item that has one single use, and that's it. And it's so just it feels like a lot of updates are just adding things that you're just like, either you're gonna fuck with once when you play a new world and then never really care about again, because it doesn't really, like, it doesn't feel connected to other things in the game in any meaningful way. Like, everything just feels like, yeah. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, that makes sense. I feel like the last update the game had that was actually significant and like worked with current things that were already in the game was like the cave update. Like, the cave update was like, you know, a big update. Is like, it really changed the game in a big way. And then it feels like since then every update is just like, here's a new creature that doesn't do anything and doesn't drop anything when you kill it, or it does one thing that's not really helpful or is like interesting to do once, and that's it. It's, I don't know. And it kind of makes sense. I got a dip, but I will keep the stream open. Lurk, appreciate the lurk. Thank you. But yeah, it's kind of it's an interesting thought. Like, I've thought about going through and looking through all the like updates since like the Caves and Cliffs one, and being like, how many of these things that they've added actually connect with or interact with other things existing in the game, and how many of them are things that are like, hey, this has one use and that's it. And it doesn't do anything else, and it doesn't connect with anything else, and it's just like, I feel like a vast majority of things are going to be like that, which is a shame. And I think it's especially prevalent with the mobs. They add so many new mobs, but then like majority of them are just like, they just don't do anything, really, and they don't drop anything. I don't know. Like, even like the ancient city and the trial chambers, like they're both pretty cool things that they added. But like, you never have, if you're just playing the game to like play through to beat the Ender Dragon and stuff like that, it kind of just feels like there's no reason to ever go to them. Yo, Pinky Juice, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Welcome in. Just bitching about some Minecraft. But it is, I feel like there is definitely some truth behind it. I can definitely feel the fatigue of kind of lackluster updates to the game. I can't honestly, I think genuinely the last time I was excited about a Minecraft update to like play the game again was like the caves and cliffs. And any update after that, I'm just kind of like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then I just never really think about it. What pisses me off most is there's an entire section of the Bedrock, on Bedrock, dedicated to marketplace packs, which are mods that other people unaffiliated with Minecraft made that should have just been updates anyway, and they're now profiting off of them. Yeah, that is a weird thing with the I've never really played Bedrock Edition. I used to play the old console versions, that were like different. Like, I always thought that, I remember, because when I first played Minecraft, it was on, like, the 360 edition of the game, was when I first played it, because I never had a good PC back then. And then I switched to PC not long after that. And I always thought Bedrock was just the console version for a while, and then I learned it was, like, a completely different version, and it has all these, yeah, like, you can pay for, like, mods and stuff. Like, buy these packs that are basically mods, and I'm like, that's so weird. But also, yeah, like, why don't they just add that stuff to the game? But again, it's that issue where a lot of people were saying, like, so many updates to the game just feels like a mod, but not in a good way, where it's like, here's a mod of the game, here's a mod added to the game, basically, that doesn't connect with anything that exists in the game, or... So it just feels like this innocuous, like, thing that does one insignificant thing that you don't really care that much about. Like, it's crazy to think about, like, I don't know. Like, I think looking at the... I know this is kind of a weird thing, but, like, what I was thinking about, like, the speed runs of Minecraft, right? Like, what you do in a speed run to, like, go from the start of a run to technically beating the game and getting to the end credits. When was the last update that added something that changes speedruns in any significant way? Because wasn't it just basically the Nether update and that's it? Like, when was the last time there was an update to the game where, like, the speedruns had to change majorly because of something they added? And I know that obviously not everybody speedruns, but, like, I think a good majority of people that, like, have that, like, hey, I have a feeling of playing Minecraft again for, like, a couple of weeks or a month. A lot of people that play that way pretty much just play until they beat the Ender Dragon and then they stop. So anything they don't need to do to beat the Ender Dragon feels like something that's, like, yeah, it's kind of cool, but, like, the vast majority of the player base probably never interacts with. So it kind of feels like adding something just for the sake of it, and a lot of the times it's something that's, like, just not that interesting. Updates to trade generation might impact random seed runs. Yeah, but that's not, like... yeah. But, like, it's not like a gameplay change, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it'll change the way people have to, like, maybe think about, like, the way seeds and, like, structures spawn, but it's not really changing the way they really play or interact with the worlds directly, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's kind of weird. I'm so curious to look at this now. Yeah, I can't think of a single thing since the Nether update that they added that's like, hey, this changes the way you would play the game for, like, just getting from the beginning to killing the Ender Dragon. Like, there's nothing that's, like, Like the fact that like, yeah, like beating the Ender Dragons, like all the updates added that like changed that stuff is like important. Like I guess copper, made the copper tools and armor, but like I doubt speedrunners are even like bothering with that. Like I don't imagine any speedrunners touch copper stuff. At all. Maybe they do. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I think it's a problem. Like, think of what are the biggest updates that have happened over the recent years that are like actual big things they've added. You know, and you think about stuff like, oh, the Pale Garden. Oh, that was like a big thing. How often and when was the last time you played Minecraft and bothered to look for a Pale Garden? Because what does it add? An insanely rare biome that's tiny and really hard to find with a single new mob that is very easy to deal with and doesn't, once you've interacted with like once, it's kind of loses any interesting thing about it. That only spawns in this area. And then you pretty much just use it to get like some new decorative blocks and that's it. And that's all it does. It's like, hey, it added a mob that only spawns in this rare biome and some new decorative blocks. That's it. And that's like a big update. That was like a big thing they added. Comparative to like a lot of other stuff. And it's just like, okay. It's like, yeah, so it's that thing where it's like whenever you play a new Minecraft world, when was the last time you even thought about going to a Pale Garden? Unless you specifically had the idea to build something and you're like, oh, I need blocks that look like beans for this build that I want to make. And it's even that thing where like, if you're playing the game and you randomly come across a Pale Garden, like, you're kind of like, there's never a thought of, oh, a Pale Garden, let's go explore that. You just kind of see it and go, oh, there's a Pale Garden there, and then and you don't care. And you just run by it. Because there's nothing there of interest to do. It's crazy, man. Anyway, sorry for... I'm just sitting here bitching about fucking Minecraft. I still like Minecraft, don't get me wrong, I still like playing Minecraft and stuff. It's just, yeah, it just feels like... Feels like a lot of updates are just kind of like, eh. But, you know. I wonder if I can actually solo this whole fight with Eve. Ooh, I forgot you have Signal Beam. That might hurt. Ouchie. That did. Depending on the roll that is, that could kill me from full with a crit, so we probably should switch. Because yeah, even if I protect and heal to full, if that crits me, that could just one shot. So I guess it's time to switch. I will try and not resort to just the huge powered Garchomp with Earthquake that we have. Trying to at least make this a little challenging. I thought about substituting there, but I was like, ah. But I could have. That Charge Beam did less than a fourth. Oh my god, that didn't kill you with the poison and the... Oh no, there we go. Now you definitely have Crunch. So I definitely need to switch. Your moveset is terrible, isn't it? Fucking cut. Fuck it, let's try it. It's got a huge power, but the moveset sucks. But we can use it. We can probably 2-hit KO you with a cut. Although I'm probably better using Rock Smash. It's technically stronger by a little bit. Yeah, that didn't actually do much. Holy. That did a good chunk. Okay. You're gonna heal as well. I may have been dead to crap there, potentially. Alright, you know what? You're gonna heal. Let's go Hercules. Only got 2 earthquakes left, but it's all I need. Man, poor Luxray. Luxray really got shafted in Gen 4. Introduced as such a good early game Pokemon, but it has like just no good moves. Or no good stab moves. The fact that this Pokemon is so popularly used in Gen 4 playthroughs when the strongest move it gets by level up as a stab physical is Spark or Thunderfang, both 65 power. Crazy. Well, that went about as well as expected, which was, it was easy as fuck. Faulkner, you've never been a threat, mate. You're probably one of the easiest final gym leaders. Like, literally just any decent one with Earthquake and you just get swept so easily. Alright. Easy clap, y'all. Alright, let's grab Waterfall from Jasmine. Alright, I'm trying to remember what we need for Victory Road for HMs. I think we need Rock Smash, Strength, Surf Waterfall, and Rock Climb, I think? Pretty sure. We'll probably have to have you for Waterfall. We have Surf on you. You have Rock Smash. You have Rock Climb. And then you have Strength. I believe. I gave you Strength. Yes, I did. So that should be... Unless Yuki can't learn Waterfall, but I think it can, right? Pretty sure. Yes. Alright, I was gonna get rid of Surf on you. Need to go to Can Leaf City. I believe it's this guy right in here. Yes. Forget surf, please. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, this is probably our best squad that we can go in with. Since we need all these HM moves. Alright, let's go with... Let's go with level like 52. For Victory Road. On everybody. No. I don't like the lower accuracy. Alright, time for... Well, I was going to say time for Victory Road, but we should get our encounters first. Should be able to catch you in just a ball. Yeah, we have this encounter, and then we have one more encounter we can get in Victory Road itself. And that'll be enough for us to hatch our final eggs for when we go to the Elite Four, and then we just have to figure out what team we're bringing for the Elite Four itself. Oops. Dodged. Whee! Let's get an encounter first. Easy. All right. It's been a long time since I've done this Victory Road. I'm gonna have to try and remember where the fucking path is. Ooh, Magna Zone. Put your ass to sleep. Oh, fucking magnet pool. That's annoying. I guess we just Zen headbutt. Gonna take a little few turns to kill you, but okay. We have Dark Void and you have Barrier. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, this is a problem actually. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. We could actually die here. This is really bad. I'm gonna need to hope for a crit. I really need a crit for him to be asleep for 2 more turns. I think we're dead. Unless this crits. We're gonna have our first death. That's so unfucking lucky. Oh my god. That's so unlucky. Man. Unless he low rolls this and it doesn't kill? Maybe? Oh, please. Oh my god. Oh, I got so lucky. Oh my god, that's insane. That must have been random, like 50-50 to pick both moves because both were arranged to kill me, and he picked the one that had arranged to not kill, and we got lucky there. Holy, okay, we should probably not have you out front for magnet pool stuff. That's holy shit. That was so fucking lucky. Oh my god. Almost had our first death. Whew. I don't remember if we actually need to go up there with a bike. I don't think we do we? That's just for an item. Should have figured. Wait. Did that wrong. Upstairs neighbours are gonna drive you up the wall. What the hell are they doing? They're doing some remodeling. Making an insane amount of noise. Stomping around like fucking elephants. I know that feel, man. God, I'm so glad I moved to a place where I don't have people right above me. Jesus, man. I cannot stand that shit. Why did I forget I'm choice specs? I mean, that should kill anyway. Not resisted. Ow. I don't, yeah. I'm assuming they're not going to bother announcing or showing off any more of the new Mega's abilities before Champions comes out. Still gotta be, still something to look forward to seeing when Champions drops. Is all the new abilities, the new Megas still, like Mega Chimecho, Mega Absol Z. Very curious how many new, like brand new signature abilities a lot of these mons are going to get versus ones that are just going to get abilities that already exist. It'll be really disappointing if any of the new Megas get abilities that are just like mediocre and don't really do anything for them. Although with the changes to PP moves, or the changes to like just PP in general, the well, yeah, like Embor, yeah, the changes to like PP in general. I was gonna say like, hopefully like Mega Absol Z doesn't just get something like just doesn't keep its like pressure or something, but with the way for VGC specifically. Pressure is looking like it's going to be actually kind of a useful ability to have, with moves like Protect only having 8 power points now. It's kind of wild. You run a Pokemon with Pressure and all of a sudden your opponent can only use Protect 4 times in a match. That's fucking scary. Like, you gotta really pick your right moments for that. Especially if you're running more bulky teams. I don't know what the hell Wolfie's gonna do with his because he loves to do his perish trapping stuff, which basically requires him to like use Protect a lot. I don't know what the hell he's gonna do to counteract this. Oh yeah, don't we have the Barry? We'll have the Barry fight up here, won't we? He's gonna start with frickin' Staraptor, so I guess we go Neptune. We just T-bolt it. Oh no, wait, he doesn't fight us until we go into the league, I forgot. He fights you as you're about to go in. So don't step up there. You know, I think, what was it? Was that, I think I did that before, didn't I, Derek? In a super old Platinum Nuzlocke at some point. I like accidentally, with the speed up, ran up to that when I wasn't prepared for the fight with Barry. Just so scary. Well, we got the last few eggs to hatch before we get a team ready for the Elite Four. I guess there's no point in really spinning the wheel since we have three mons. Where is... there he is. Let's get these last eggs hatched. See what we've got. And then we gotta build our team for the Elite Four. Although we may have to build a separate team for Barry and his bullshit. Yeah, we got exactly enough right at the end. There was definitely, I mean, there were some encounters that we ignored, or that I ignored. Like, there was definitely more encounters left in the game that I could have went and done, like the Fuego Ironworks and stuff like that. And there was, like, probably some, like, towns and stuff I could have fished in, but, yeah, the fact that we, even with me fucking up a few encounters, we ended with exactly enough as we got to the Elite Four without trying to go for extra ones. Kinda perfect. It kinda worked out perfectly, eh? How about that? Alright, let's have a look, see. Ah. This was Echo's other Pokemon that he submitted. I'll be honest, a little disappointed we only got the one Quagsire. And it's sadly, a little bit of a spoiler, it's not a good one. Tweedle... He had Tweedledee and he had Tweedledum as his two mons. One was a Shuckle, one was a Quagsire. Yo, what up, Snake? We're just hatching the last few eggs. Or we do the Elite Four. Why are these ones taking so goddamn long? There's the other Gengar. It was the only other Pokemon we had dupes of. This is Cams. And he basically made a Gengar that is John. And that's what it's getting called. And the last egg. Last egg of the whole Egglocke was our other Gardevoir. Another dupe. This one was Meep. And the... Okay, I don't know if they meant this, but they in the box for a nickname, they just wrote nickname. So I guess we're calling it nickname. If they left it blank, I would have just named it after them, but they typed out nickname, so... Just grab the right versions of these. Alright, now we can have a look at these. So this was Tweedledum. Funnily enough, Echoes... the only Pokemon someone gave me with Pokerus was the one that we hatched right at the end of the game, where it doesn't really help. It's holding a max revive, hilarious. Naughty Nature has Stench, and it has Explosion, Swallow, Tail Glow, and Faker. I don't know why Tail Glow with no special moves, but yeah, you gave me a pretty horrendous Quagsire that is just not useful. And we got the John Gengar. He asked, Cam for some reason thought beer was an item in Pokemon and asked him to hold a beer, and I had to tell him that there's no beer item in the game. So he was like, I was like, these are the other drinks that you can have, and he was like, okay, give me a milk. So we got the John Gengar holding a milk with Unaware, with Confusory, Swagger, Mudslap, and Punishment. But definitely, I'm gonna have to send this to John. You might appreciate it. Hot garbage. It's not, I mean, it's not good for battles, but I think he was trying to just... Cam was just trying to make what he thought John would be as a Pokemon, basically. Yo, John! It is shiny, which I wonder how many people recognise when it got hatched. Why am I in your game? So this isn't you, John. This is John McDonald, John. That this was this Gengar was based on. And then we got the last one, Gardevoir, with a metronome, with modest nature, trace, with psychic, and then splash, pound, and endure, all in the Gardevoir. I honestly am shocked. Out of all the mons submitted for this, there had to be one. There had to be one person that made a sex joke with the moveset of the Pokemon they submitted. And of course it's Gardevoir. At least it wasn't Vaporeon. But I'm surprised only one person did this. Yeah, they're definitely euphemisms. The last three moves. That is for sure. Okay. I guess first things first, we should just beat Barry, and then we can... I don't know if some of y'all seen it by the way, but we did almost lose Jirachi. We almost had Jirachi die in the in Victory Road because of a magnet pool, Magnezone. I got real lucky that we didn't die. I came in when he was at 3 HP. Yeah, he fucking... I forgot, I didn't know that guy had a Magnezone. I had Magnet Pool, so I couldn't switch. It resisted all of my moves. It paralysed us, and then it set up a barrier. So I was doing like no damage to it. I tried to put it to sleep as long as I could, and then try to chip it down, and its discharges were doing a lot of damage. And yeah, we were actually dead to another discharge, but for some reason he went for Flash Cannon. And we lived on 3 HP, which I assume means it was probably a roll whether it killed or not. And I had to hope then I didn't get fully paralysed to finish him on that same turn. It was scary. But we got him. But let's kick Barry's ass real quick and then we can figure out what we're doing for our Elite Four team. So now I've been talking about the Platinum Kaizo that's been out recently. So the Platinum Kaizo hack has been out for like two or 3 weeks at this point. Apparently the furthest anyone has made it, at least as of last night when I saw a post, because I saw a post where somebody said they were the first person in the world to get by Fantina, the third gym leader. So the game's been out for like 2 weeks, and for all the people that are Nuzlocking, that game, which is a lot, only one person has made it by the third gym so far. That is brutal. Holy. And considering I've only seen up to Rourke so far, and considering how insane Rourke's gym is in that game, it makes sense. Because goddamn. Okay, I can't ice beam you. You're probably going to close combat. You're not going to go for a fire move in the rain, so we can go to Hercules, which should be a fire move, even in the rain. And then we can just switch back to Kyogre. Oh, Focus Blast. Barry running Special Infernape? Oh, Aerial Ace. Good thing I did switch then. I could have stayed in to maybe try and tank a flamethrower in the rain and kill him with Earthquake, but good thing I did switch. I did not know he had Aerial Ace. Crit. Okay. Well, this killed, you think? Specs in the rain, but the power of that is going to be real low. It still kills. That's insane. But also, holy... The crit Focus Blast did a lot. God damn. Alright, Heracross. This is probably going to be a random move from you, which is kind of scary. Hmm. If he goes for a bug move, Randy would be a good switch here. I don't think we can one-shot him though. I don't think he has Earthquake. So I think I could probably go Tim Tam and just outspeed kill him with Zen Headbutt. I think we should be fine. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have Earthquake on this thing. Close combat's the best damage he could do, but I think we tank that. Rock Slide, okay. Booliloo. Alright, what's he got left? Snorlax and Floatzel? You, I believe, do have Earthquake. So we'll go Hercules. And then you should just be dead to a Brick Break quite easily. Alright, now last time we found out that Floatzel, for some reason, the only water move it gets that's physical in this game is Aqua Jet, so I think Aqua Jet's the strongest move you can use to hit me. This could be an issue though, we can't go to Randy. UK maybe, but I don't know if this thing gets a fighting move. It probably has Ice Fang, so Malroth would get fucked by it, and I think it has Swift Swim. I think we have to go Yuki here. I guess I could go Yuki and I could Encore him, actually. Because he's not going to Ice Fang me. He's probably going to Aqua Jet. And then we should be able to tank anything he goes for. Encore him. And then go into Garchomp to just kill him with huge power Earthquake. Okay, yeah, Brick Break. We should be fine to tank that. We're bulky, we've got 5 levels on him. Yeah, even a crit would have done like nothing. There we go. Yeah, a wee bit tricky there. Had to kind of switch around and do stuff, but we beat his ass, no bother. Alright, now the question is, y'all, who are we bringing to the Elite Four? Who are we bringing? I really got to think about Cynthia. A lot more than anything else. I mean, if we bring Kyogre should be able to beat Bertha and Flint pretty much no problem. Bertha has the Wish Cache, but it doesn't have like Water Absorb or anything or Storm Drain, it's just not weak to water. Our whole team gets destroyed by water, and I think all of Flint's does too. Pretty much. Lucian? Probably could just get beat by one of our Gengars or our Houndoom. Or the Sableye maybe? I would get out sped. But like any of his team really have much that can hurt us. And then it's just Bug Boy. His whole team's weak to fire other than his Drapion, which just needs a good Earthquake. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Mine Goblin for Lucian. We bring Neptune for like both the ground and fire trainers. We're definitely bringing Chomp or Cynthia. I think we could bring Snorlax as a setup Mon. Honestly. Fire type for Bug Boy. And who else? I mean, you're also weak to, well, you're not weak to Bug, you could get beat by Bug. Bring the fucking Wonder Guard slacking for insurance. Do we have any glaring weaknesses in the team? You're weak to nothing. Grass, electric, you resist. You're immune to electric, you resist grass. You're weak, too weak to fighting. We don't have a you're immune to fighting. Ground. You resist rock. You resist water. Like a ground resistance or immunity would be nice. I don't think we have a Heracross, I guess. Resists both. I think this is probably our best squad, honestly. I mean, we've got 3 huge power mons, the fucking Kyogre, the setup Snorlax, and then Houndoom just gives us coverage. Probably our best bet, if we're being honest. Alright, so I'll do this in the way of I usually used to do this where it would be like I would just go to like a middle level between all the Elite Four members, but I think I'll just do this in a way where we'll just level up as we go through. So Aaron's highest level is 53, which we have 2 mons on already, so I guess we go to 53 for him. and then we'll just jump up a couple of levels for each fight. Okay. I think this is gonna be our squad, y'all. Alrighty, y'all. Let's do this. I guess before I go in, let's just, for the sake of, buy some full restores. Alright, let's do this. We've went the whole run with no deaths. Can we now beat the Elite Four with no deaths? Or at least beat them? It'd be really shitty to get this far with 0 deaths and then lose to the Elite Four. Let's be honest. Let's see how it goes. I forgot you had your Mega first. He actually might outspeed and set up like double teams or some bullshit. Well. Oh. We're actually faster. I guess your Mega's base speed isn't super high, it's just fast because it had speed boost. Okay, thank God for that. That could have been a worry if he was started setting up speed boosts and double teams. Okay, Heracross is a wee bit scary. Because you could close combat my ass. If I miss this, I'm just dead. What do you have? Earthquake, Megahorn, Brick Break. I mean, we resist each other. My Heracross would probably just win. I could go Mind Goblin. What do you have again? Train Punch, Shadow Claw, Sucker Punch. I could go him in the close combat, which would then be Megahorn. Doesn't really help much though. don't think a crit Megahorn kills Garchomp, but I'm just thinking we go you on the close combat, we go Malroth on the probably Megahorn coming, we could at least potentially dodge it. And then we kill with Fire Punch. Or we go Hercules and we're just stuck hitting each other for neutral damage until one of us dies. I mean, he's going to close combat, which means he'll have less defenses and I can bulk up and then just kill him. And he's not really going to be helpful for any other part of this fight. Maybe play it safe and just 1v1 with our own Heracross. Okay, I guess it was a random between the two since Stone Edge also could have killed me. That's annoying. I didn't know you had Stone Edge. Okay, that's fine actually, because you're going to Stone Edge again, which means I can go to Malroth who resists it, and then we just killed you with Fire Punch. So that was just a good pivot option. I mean, at this point I can probably just stay in with Malroth and just beat the rest of his team quite easily, if we're being honest. We just do Earthquake and then Fire Punch, Fire Punch. You guys gave me a pretty OP team to work with. Wow. Should I ban Huge Power next time? It is a little OP. I don't know. Something to discuss. Next time we do an Egglocke, which will probably be like a while before we do another one, but I might make some polls about should we ban any abilities just from us having stuff that's too strong. Because I mean, it's not only that Huge Power is super strong, but like we got like 4 Pokemon with Huge Power out of 30, which is just so much. God damn. Well, yeah, first one down quite easily. Who would have thought? Bertha. Your highest level is 55, so we just got up 2 levels for everybody. And then you're honestly just gonna get quite easily swept by Neptune, if we're being honest. I mean, Neptune's just gonna basically sweep the next 2 fights. Although I probably should just stick to using Surf for these 2 fights, because I'm going to get locked into whatever move I use. And I only have 5 Water Spouts, which I should probably keep for the champion fight, if necessary. And Choice Spec Surf in the range should be enough to just kill everything that we go up against. Although, oh, doesn't she have a Hippowdon though, actually? That has probably Sandstream, so that might fuck us a little bit. Depending how late she sends it in. We might have to do a little switch around. Though even with the sand up. Well, I mean Choice Spec Surf, but with sand up, the 50% boost, Spadef, eh. Oh. Yeah, she's just sending them out in order. I guess because all of them get one shot. It just defaults to regular order for them getting sent out. Or maybe not, I don't know. I would have assumed that Golem and Hippowdon would have been last since they are 4 times weak to it, but I guess maybe it's just random what she sends out if they all get swept by it. Which makes it easier for me if she leaves Hippowdon to last, which she is for some reason. Okay, cool. That makes my life a lot easier. Thank you. I feel like it's weird for the smart AI not to have the wherewithal to be like, hey, I should switch in my Pokemon with a weather ability to get rid of their weather ability that they're using. I mean, at this one we just stay in, even if this doesn't one-shot, but you should. Because you're not even rock type, you don't get the special defense boost. Yep. Alright. Well. GG. Let's just have a repeat of that, shall we? You don't have any Sunny Day Pokemon, sadly, or any Drought Pokemon, so... Although I guess at this point, the only Pokemon with Drought was still Groudon, right? Drought wasn't given to like Ninetales till Gen 5 as a hidden ability. Or a Dream World ability or whatever. Oh, I forgot to level everybody up for this fight, but I don't think it should matter. You are faster with Thunder Punch though. That hurt? No paralysis? I think, honestly, I think a paralysis from that would have been the only thing that could have maybe screwed this fight up a little bit for us. Because we would have had to maybe switch around. Because I know his Magmortar has Thunderbolt. But I don't think any of his other mons have anything that they can hit us with, really. Oh, you do have Bounce. That could also paralyze me. Nope. No. You know, I honestly don't know if Magmortar's faster than me, just to be safe. Because I think at that health we're probably dead to a crit Thunderbolt. Yeah. GG. It's just too easy, y'all. When you have a team this overpowered, holy. 59 for Lucian. Alright, let's do that. Now, Lucian may be the only one that gives us a little bit of, maybe not trouble, but we may actually have to switch Pokemon. Although it'll entirely be up to whether or not Mind Goblin can solo. He's definitely going to get outsped by some of them, but I don't think many of his Pokemon can really hurt Sableye too much. There's no fairy moves in the game. And I might honestly be able to just get away with just sucker punching his whole team to death. Oops. Let's go. I think it does start with I think it does start with a Mr. Mime though that tries to set up screens. Which I think might be faster than us. Maybe not with the EVs and some. We do have a big speed or a big level advantage here. We might be faster. Ideally we are, so we don't have to deal with screens. Shit. Okay. This might be a little bit more annoying then if we have to deal with that. I guess we'll see. Beach Power's still pretty strong. Shadow Ball? Let's see if this kills. Does still kill through the reflect. God damn. I guess I can only really sucker punch these two for super effective damage because Bronzong and I think his Ace Gallade, yeah, they're not weak to Dark since Steel still resists Dark in this gen. Though you're one of the ones he has that doesn't really have much you can do to me. I could set up a bulk up I guess for the Gallade, but I don't think that's really necessary. Now will you... Oh yeah, you're not weak to Ghost either. I guess I could set up a bulk up then. And then the next Shadow Claw should kill. And then that helps us probably tank a hit from Gallade when it comes in. Love the Calm Mind into Earthquake, by the way. I am confused on why I set up a Calm Mind when I'm not using special moves, and not only am I not using special moves, but the only special move this thing has, I think, is Psychic, which it can't hit me with. So, it was like the most pointless setup of a Calm Mind. Ever. Oh, this could kill me with a crit. No, no crit. And I think that would have been a roll. Whether it would have... Well, no, it wouldn't have, because with the bulk up. With the bulk up that did... Yeah, that would have done 3 times the damage with a crit, so... Yeah, I think that's the only potential death we could have had was a crit from the Stone Edge there. Which in hindsight I could have switched out from, but yeah. Shout out to Mind Goblin. Fucking pure power Sableye sweeping... solo sweeping the Elite Four member. Alright y'all, just fucking just Cynthia left. Are we gonna get through the whole Egglocke with not a single death? She starts with Spiritomb. Did we just start with our Dark Ghost type? I think. Yeah. We don't really have a better starting one. And Mind Goblin is not really useful for any of our other Pokemon, so... It's time, y'all. For Cynthia. Let's see if we... Usually at this point in the game you would start sacking Pokemon in the champion fight. But I do want to see if we can get through with no deaths. I would love to beat this with just 0 deaths. That would be pretty good. That is our plan. Our goal is to now beat the game with no deaths on the fight, with the final fight. But If I feel like I have to sacrifice something to go to just win, then I will. But hopefully we can get through. I didn't level up. You know what? With how OP our team is, that's fine. It makes it a little bit more challenging, I think. But I could have leveled the team up to 62. Barely not a kill. Alright, she's gonna... Alright, never mind. I guess that fucking idea's out the window of me getting through this deathless when she just immediately crit in Okozas. What the fuck? That's insane. I'm honestly shocked that even just flat out killed us with a crit from full health. That's crazy. You bitch. Alright, you know what? For ruining my plan of trying to just get through this without a death. Now we dragon dance. Now we dragon dance pat and pass and sweep your whole fucking team, Cynthia. This is what you get. This is what you get for ruining my deathless run. The audacity. I'll show you a fucking Garchomp. Okay, another crit. A crit flinch? She crit and then crit flinched me? Are we serious? Did the game decide all my bad RNG was going to go into the final fight? What the fuck? I will get to +6. You fucking watch me. Pretty sure we're not dead to crit from there. The last crit did 90. Alright. I am now dead to crit, so I shouldn't fuck around and go for the final one. Let's just bat and pass out. I could have rested there, I guess, but let's just now speed. +5 speed, +5 attack. Alright, Malroth. Time to do your thing. Show this bitch a real Garchomp. Show her what a real chomp can do. I'm so mad. The whole game, no deaths. And then Cynthia's first Pokemon, crit one-shots. Insane. Well. I do wonder what kind of attack stat we have. You know what? I am curious. Hold on. I am so curious what kind of attack stat we have at +5 with pure power. doesn't it show? I was trying to calculate, but it's not showing it. I might have to just calculate that. Okay, hold on. 187 times 2 for the huge power is 374. And then what's plus 5? Is plus 5 times 3.5? I think it is, because plus 4 is... Or plus 6 is times 4. Times 3.5. So our attack stat is over 1300. 1309 attack stat right now. On this bad boy. God damn. At only level 59. Roserade. Last man. That's what you get, Cynthia. I would have been quite happy to just go through the fight normal. But you had to just crit me and ruin my deathless run. So now you get swept. Do you know what's so annoying about that? If I'd remember to level up everybody to 62, Sableye might have actually tanked that. Might have survived that crit fucking Dark Pulse. That's so annoying. But we did it! Yay! I mean, I assumed. I assumed going into doing an Egglocke, we would have probably gotten a few people gifting some really OP stuff. And it would have made it so it wasn't a super challenging run. But it was fun. It was just it was a fun little goofy run. Seeing what crazy shit you guys come up with for Mons. I didn't think we were really going to have a tough time with it. But GG. The Platinum Egglocke is defeated. I'm gonna have to message Timely. You'll be like, yo bro, your Pokemon you submitted is the only one that died the whole run, by the way. And it died on the champion fight. From a crit. And we didn't even... I don't think we even used No, I guess everybody got switched in at least... Everyone got at least switched in at one point. Hercules, I think, basically got used as a pivot and didn't get to attack anything, but everybody else got to do something. GG. We did actually finish that quite quickly though. We've only been streaming like 2 hours. What else could we do for a bit today? I haven't done the dolls in a while on stream. I could just sit and do some dolls for the end here. Although let's get through the credits so we can put our one dead Pokemon in the grave box before we end. Fun. Oh, I don't have a flying one. Gotta walk. Sorry, Main Goblin. You're the one death. The whole run. Oh no, that wasn't Timely. What am I talking about? Timely's was Jirachi that almost died. This was Revenant Ree from the Cobblemon server. Alright. Shall we do some? Yeah, shall we just chill and do some? Do some dolls. Since it's been a while. Throw on some background music and just chill and do some dills. Alright. Death. Not death. T and an A for the Wordle though. Patch. Attic, just to get some information here. It does start with an A and it ends in a T. Okay, just for some more info. Album. Nothing? What? Ascot. There's no C. A something something OT. What the hell? Could be a double O, could be a foot. It's a foot. Son of a beach. God, it's been so long. It's chest, fairy, pound is usually the three words I use for this. Brunt. We got Brunt. B-R-A something N? Brain? No, there's no A. Well, there's no I should say. Brawn? That is Brawn. Fucking nothing for the top right. C-A-S-Y. A and Y in the right place. Can't be scary. Could be scaly, although I think that's usually got an E in it, isn't it? No, okay, scaly. The other side of the first, the furry coin, scaly. F-A-E L. F and L in the right place. No A or E. F-E-A? Eel? No? Hmm. It's gotta be E, because there has to be a vowel after this, surely. Fella. It's fella. Brawl, brawn, fella, scaly brunt. Let's see what we got for Bandle. Pause the music for this. 2010, 131 million, easy part 2. Not my wheelhouse of knowledge of music, I'll be honest. 2010. I might recognise it. Don't recognise it. Oh, this is oh, what the fuck is that song? I know this. What is this? I know this. Isn't this Daft Punk with that song with what's his face? Pharrell Williams? Egglocke? No, I thought it sounded like that. Isn't? I fucking know this is pissing me off. Is it Bruno Mars? No? I recognise it. I can't fucking remember what this is. I know the song, I can't remember the name of it or who sings it. Which is unfortunate. Yeah. What the fuck's his name? I know. I can picture him in my head, but I can't remember what the fuck his name is. Also, isn't the original version of this called like Fuck You, but then it got changed? CeeLo Green, that's his name. Yep. What was the fucking weird censored version of this? It wasn't Fuck You, it was something else. Can't remember what it was. I could not remember his name. CeeLo Green. I could see him in my head, but did not remember his name. It's crazy. That is a little embarrassing it took me that long to get that, I'll be honest. Alright, let's see if we do better with Video Game Bandle like a fucking nerd. Part 3 today. Sounds like an old ass bass line. Doom? Okay, there's no Doom. I guess I'll just do that. As I guess, just because I have nothing else. It's not a Zelda game. And it's not on N64. Ninja Gaiden? Yep. Oh, that sounds familiar now. Wait. Is this F-Zero? No. I don't know. I don't think I know this actually. I have no idea what this is. It's a Sonic CD. I've never played Sonic CD. I never played Sonic CD. I have heard this before. But I didn't recognize it from just that. Yeah. Sonic. Yeah. Damn. Alright, connections. I've done connections in fucking forever, holy. Picture, board, figure, face, force plate, power picture, mount, mass, enter, monument. Or momentum, not monument. Can't fucking read. Illustration, acceleration, embark, Robert. What the fuck? Robert? Picture, board, figure, face. Picture. Picture. Mount. Momentum, illustration, acceleration. Embark, Robert. Force, mass, acceleration, momentum. Quantities and mechanics. Picture, mount, plates. Board? No. I don't say baseball related things, but I don't see a fourth thing here. Picture, mount, plate. Board, enter, embark, and mount to get on something. Step onto as a vehicle. Okay, so it's not baseball, that was like a red herring. A pitcher plant, a power plant, base plant, plate plant? That's not a thing. Figure plant, illustration plant, picture plant, Robert Plant? Is that a guy called Robert Plant that I don't know? Who the fuck is Robert Plant? Figure, picture, plate, illustration. Pieces of art. Textbooks, images. Plate? That's a weird one. Who the fuck is Robert Plant? Yo, Reverend Sarah, I missed that fight. Yeah, we went the whole run. Before we even got into the fight with Cynthia, I had this big talk about like, oh, let's see if we can do this deathless. And then her first attack, crit one shot, poor Sableye. So sad. He was a good mod though. We used to have a decent amount throughout the run. He was actually, he swept the entire Psychic Elite Four member Lucian. So he was pretty useful. But yeah, sad to be the only death. We did have like, I think maybe 2 or 3 kind of close calls throughout the whole run, but yeah, all the way up to the champion deathless. A shame. Robert Plant is the singer of Led Zeppelin. Is that his name? What? Wait, the singer of... How did I not know that? I listen to Led Zeppelin sometimes. I did not remember his name being Robert Plant. Damn. Sort these actor/character pairs by how old the actor was when the show premiered. How old the actor was? Starting with the oldest. I've never seen Community. I know of Seinfeld, but I've not watched much of it. I've never seen Ted Lasso. I've watched some of The Sopranos. I've never really seen much of 30 Rock, and I've seen some of The Office. So this is gonna be rough. The oldest here... Steve Carell's like in his 30s maybe? The oldest has gotta be James Gandolfini. Right? I'm pretty sure most people in the community are pretty young. He'll be down here. George Costanza, as old as he looks, I'm pretty sure most of the Seinfeld cast and actors were like in their early 30s. I think Steve Carell's maybe younger at the start of The Office. Tina Fey, I think, is like in her 40s in 30 Rock. And I have no fucking idea who Ted Lasso is. Maybe he's kind of young. Let's go with this. I have none of them right. Okay, maybe Tina Fey's older than James Gandolfini. And maybe you're like up here, and then you, maybe that? How do I have none of them correct again? What? How? Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, maybe like this character in Community is like someone who's super old. What the fuck? That's insane. That's crazy. George Constanza was 29? Motherfucker looks like he's nearly 40. I'm sorry. Even if he's 36, okay, I thought a little older, but I think I've maybe only seen later season stuff of her. James Gandolfini 37, I genuinely thought he was also like in his 40s at the start of Sopranos. You're 37. I've no idea who you are. Steve Carell was 43 at the start of The Office? Really? He looked good for his age, holy. And then I've never seen, I don't even know who the fuck Ted Lasso is, so I've just no context for this. That's fucking insane. I mean, it didn't help that it was all shows that I've either never seen or seen very few episodes of. Jesus. Alright, not done catfishing in a long ass time either. Let's see how well we do. Let's see. Well, we're not a great start with 8th century Arabic language writers. Not exactly super familiar with my Arabic language writer history, I'll be honest with you. Astrologer? An Iranian astronomer. Bruh. I mean, I feel like I couldn't even fathom a good guess for this, I'll be honest. Like, can I even try and think of, like, any old famous astronomer? Galileo, I'm pretty sure he's Italian and not that old, but I literally have no other guess for this. I don't even know how to spell his name. Galileo. Ah, yes, of course it was Al-Khwarizmi? Khwarizmi. We've all heard of him. We all know that guy, eh? Of course. 1887 establishments in Poland. 1887 introductions. Agglutinative languages. I don't know what that word means, I'll be honest. Constructed languages? Languages introduced in 1880. Polish inventions? Is it just Polish? I've literally no. I'm just gonna put Polish because I feel stupid if I don't put that and that's the right answer. It's probably not that because Poland's a lot older. I've no idea. Esperanto. I would never have got that. No fucking idea. Administrative atolls of the Maldives. Capital cities in Asia. Oh, the capital of Maldives? I have no fucking idea. No, I'm not good with capitals. Ah, shit. This is one of the places that's probably taken that's taken inspiration for Pokemon Winds and Waves, because it's in that part of Asia. Southeast Asia, but I have no idea. You know what? If you don't know a capital, go with the best guess you can do. Maldives City. Mali. Fuck, I should have knew that. That is one I should have known. I feel like that's a pretty famous one. Yeah, you're pretty good with the capitals, Derek. I thought you maybe would have known that. Yeah. American classical composers. Pianists, jazz composer, American Jews, male composer. Born 1898, died 1937. Film score, jazz pianist, jazz songwriters. I have no idea. Absolutely no clue. Never heard of him. Man, can I get fucking 1 today? Holy shit, this is a terrible catfishing game. I'm doing absolutely awful. Usually I can at least get 3 or 4 on a good day. We're getting fucking nothing. 20th century American essayists? Come on, give me a fucking break. American science writers. 21st century American science writers. Born 1941, died 2002. Alumni of the University of Leeds. American critics of creationism. Paleontologist, skeptic, socialist. I have no idea. Stephen J. Goal. I've never heard of any of these people, man. This is crazy. Holy. 2000s in San Diego. Okay, viral videos. We may get this. We have a chance, y'all. 2000s San Diego, 2000s viral videos, American films 2005, 2005 language films, 2005 films, short films, YouTube videos. Collection of the Victoria and Albert Museum, English language short films, sounds about elephant. Oh, this is the very first video uploaded to YouTube, My Day at the Zoo. Oh, come on, that's fucking... Me at the zoo, My Day at the Zoo, close enough, come on, give me that. That's crazy. Me at the Zoo is the first YouTube video uploaded. I'm fucking close enough on that. I can't believe it didn't give me that, that's crazy. Autumn traditions, cakes, Chinese confectionery, Chinese desserts, Chinese egg dishes, Chinese pastries, Indonesian desserts, Japanese desserts and sweets, legume desserts, Malaysian desserts. Moon in culture. Stuffed desserts, Taiwanese desserts, tea culture, Thai desserts and snacks. Not really giving me a lot to go on other than it's apparently a dessert of every fucking country in Asia. An autumn tradition. Pastry with legumes, so it's got nuts in it. Man, there's not giving me a lot of information to go off of here. Moon and culture? Is it just mooncake? Okay, that's fucking easy enough then. 1926 children's books. Short story collections. Children's books adapted into films. Short story collection. Cultural depictions of Christopher Robin Milne. Well, Christopher Robin is the kid from Winnie the Pooh, so I'm assuming it's Winnie the Pooh. Yes. Danish philosophers, fuck me. I don't know philosophers, man. I'm not gonna know who this is. Niels Bohr. You know, I've heard the name, but I don't think I would have. Thought of it. Yeah, this is hard. This is a hard one though. I've seen. This is a much harder than normal. I feel like the average score of today's has got to be pretty low. Like I think most, on average, catfishing, the average score will be like 3 or 4 out of 10. Well, this one's got to be lower than that because this is insane how difficult today's has been. 19th century French male artists, French painters, 1859 births, 1891 deaths. Divisionist painters. I mean, I know this isn't right because he was born and died earlier than this, but I'm just gonna put Van Gogh. I know it's not him. Georges Seurat. Yeah, no. It's fucking... We got two... This should have been a 3, but 2.5, I guess. Look at how low all these are. 12%, 22, 26, 7%. What was the average score for today? It's got to be like 2. 3.4. My arse. Winnie the Pooh, Mooncake, and Me at the Zoo are the ones that most people should have gotten. Mali, I could see a decent amount of people getting, although only 22% is kind of surprising for this, I'll be honest. But like the rest of these, fucking no chance. Insanely low scoring one today. Holy. I would have did on Map Tap today. Sadly. Right, less games. Let's see if we can do better at this. More monthly searches, download free movies, or English to Spanish. That's tough. Like, this has definitely got to be on the rise with how sick of fucking streaming services everybody's getting. I feel like I see more and more every month people talking about pirating stuff again. English to Spanish has got to be up there though, especially in America. Man. I'm not sure. Animal Tree movies. It's gotta be. Well, probably not, actually. I immediately... Okay. As soon as I said it and clicked that, I was like, wait, well... Snake, what up? About to start my Fire Red Nuzlocke. Ooh. Unsure on the starter. Yeah, a lot of the world speaks Spanish. That was a stupid... Yes, I don't know what I was thinking there. Unsure on starter for Fire Red Nuzlocke? I mean, Bulbasaur's definitely the best Pokemon in Kanto. It does well against most of the gyms, besides a couple. And is pretty good in the Elite Four as well, and is just overall a really good Pokemon. If you want... Bulbasaur's basically the easier of the three choices, and Charmander's the hardest. That's my thought. Best... He's the one I've used the least, but then it'll be easy. Squirtle's my favourite. I mean, you're going to get a lot of water types throughout the game. But I mean, it's your run. You know, you do what... You pick whoever you want. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, it's fucking a vanilla Pokemon game. The Nuzlocking part of it's not going to be super difficult to Nuzlocke anyway. But yeah, I would... Me personally, I usually never pick water starters. Just because you get so many water types throughout the game for a Nuzlocke. The grass starter, if it's good... I always pick either the grass starter if it's good against a lot of the gyms, or the fire starter, just because you usually don't get that many fire types. And having fire types can be very handy. Although in Gen 3 it's not as handy, because there's not really any steel types besides the Magnemite line. Which is what they're mostly useful for, because steel types can be a pain. But yeah. One of your stuff I haven't used in ages, or ever, so that kind of cuts out Charmander. That's fair, that's fair. I've never heard of either of these guys, by the way, so I have no idea who's got more streams. Tayo Cruz? Let's go. It's gotta be DJ Khaled, probably, right? For sure. I've definitely heard of Tayo Cruz. The name kinda sounds familiar, but I don't think I could name a single song. Surely DJ Khaled. I don't like either of these guys, but it's gotta be him over fucking Jake Paul at least. Fucking lol. Definitely T-Pain. Probably SZA? No! I thought he was more popular than that. Damn, alright. Higher rating. Do you provide the dozen or clerks? Probably clerks. Is that called classic? I've never heard of this movie. Probably Clerks beats it. Or not. Apparently it's one of the greatest movies ever made. Okay. Dynamite? The name doesn't ring a bell. It's probably one of those songs where if I heard it, I'm like, oh, right, this song. But like, if you asked me to name who sings it or the name of the song, I'd be like, I have no idea. It's one of these songs you just kind of hear around. Jake Paul's running for political office? Can he just fuck off already? Jesus Christ. Every fucking day, we get closer and closer to that fucking... What's that movie called? Idiocracy. Every day we get closer to that being reality, man. And we're not far from it. God damn, these both look good. Holy fuck. God damn. I could devour both of these. Oh god. Those chicken wings though. I gotta go with the chicken wings. They both look so good. Wow, 2 piles of mush. Pie, peas and gravy, kiwi and sausage pizza. Kiwi pizza? No, it's that's kiwi pizza. Fuck off. That's crazy. Shorapin? Meat and some greens. Angus beef cheeseburger. I mean, it's a good looking cheeseburger. Some nice looking waffle fries. Yeah. That doesn't look bad though. Feel like I'm already in it, yeah, for sure. Kiwi pizza is actually good. I don't trust any fruit on pizza. It's just not. Nah. A black pudding sausage roll. A burger and chips. I don't like black pudding, I'll be honest. Burger looks okay. Decent looking melted cheese. Fries look fine, though god, no seasoning or sauce or anything on them is crazy. But tomato is a fruit? Yeah, but the tomato is like a sauce and it's like melted and shit. It's not just chunks of it's not just chunks of tomato on top of it. It's like a sauce. What do I have on pizza? My usual pizza order is pepperoni, spicy meatballs, and mixed peppers. Sometimes I'll get a jalapeno. Or doner meat sometimes. I usually just like cheese, some meat, and then something like with a bit of spice. So either peppers, jalapenos, or like doner meat. Is what I usually go for. I don't like black pudding. I don't think anybody outside of the UK will. That's crazy. I mean, it didn't look great, but I guess I should go with what other people like, and not my own personal fucking. Peppers are fruit? Yeah, but peppers aren't sweet, they're savoury. And they're technically a fruit. But I would argue usually they get used more as a vegetable in dishes and stuff. And yeah, they're savoury, they're not fucking sweet. I don't want to eat a fucking something that's got meat and cheese on it and then have something sweet on it. That just doesn't. I just don't. That's just crazy to me. I know, yes, tomatoes are kind of sweet too, but it's a sauce and it works with the cheese and all that. Would you go to Milan for a hot dog though? What the fuck does that mean? What is the significance of that? Does Milan put a lot of like sweet stuff on hot dogs? Oh, I wasn't even looking at where this was from. I mean, this is a terrible picture of this, I'll be honest. I can barely see what the fuck's on it. Although the apple crumble doesn't look that good, I'll be honest. I think we'll go with a hot dog. Man, I mean, these both look pretty good. That chicken schnitzel looks fucking delicious though. Gotta go with the chicken schnitzel. Chips with Nutella, you fucking freak. Steak pie. This mix of savoury and sweet's gotta go, man. It's not right. Decent looking pepperoni pizza. Not a great... I mean, you can't really see much of the pie, just the crust. It's gotta be the pizza. The pizza looks pretty good. 47% is pretty brutal for that. What the fuck is this? The pizza and beer for sure. What? 16%? That is insane. Good looking chicken. Some nice potatoes in that. Burger sauce. It looks very... It looked way too pink. Oh, maybe, yeah. Did Love This survive though, the Egglocke? Yes, it did because I never fucking used it. What the fuck? I'm sorry, in what universe is this a hot dog? Like, in what... In any kind of definition is this a hot dog? Wrong kind of bun, not even a hot dog sausage, like what is this? No. Did anything die? We had one death against Cynthia because she just got a crit and OHKO'd them. The first turn of the champion fight, I had Sableye out to deal with her Spiritomb. And it fucking one-shot crit us with Dark Pulse. And then we just swept the rest of our team. So Love Disc is better than that. You can't really say it's better when it never got used. I mean, by that logic, Quagsire's better in your mind because we had a Quagsire as well that we never used, so... Are you saying Quagsire is better? Would you admit that, ever? It's better than something that's dead, okay. No, let's do one pistol. Let's end with one pistol for the day. It's been a while since I've done this. Today's character. Give me Perona. It's a female character. They're not affiliated with Dracula Mihawk. They don't have a Paramecia Devil Fruit. They don't have Haki. Okay, they don't have any kind of Haki. And they don't have a bounty, so it's maybe a Marine. They're taller than Perona. Introduced after Thriller Bark. After Thriller Bark with no Haki or bounty. So it could be... Could be Vivi. Not Vivi, sorry. Rebecca. Not Dressrosa. Oh right, I forgot she has observation haki. After Dressrosa, maybe somebody in Wano? Or it's one of Big Mom's million kids that never got revealed to have a bounty. Let's guess a Charlotte. Pudding. I don't think Pudding has a. She doesn't have any kind of bounty. Although she has a devil fruit. There's no devil fruits. They're not Big Mom pirates. After Fishman. Oh yeah, I forgot she got introduced in Fishman Island, right? Very briefly. It's gotta be somebody from Wano. Can be Otama because they're taller than all of these. There's no somebody without a devil fruit or haki. Kiku? Not Kuzuki family. You're tall as fuck. Not Wano. But after Dressrosa. So it's gotta be someone either introduced in the Zoo or on Whole Cake, but it's not Big Mom Pirates. Who in the fuck? One of the minks then, maybe? Wanda? Is that her name? Nope. Well, oh, is it? I was gonna say Carrot, but I think Carrot has haki. Oh, no, maybe not. Oh, no, it's not. It's a female character that's as part of the zoo. Is Wanda spelled? Okay, maybe it is Wanda. It's an A. It's Wanda. Okay. I was not thinking of the fucking minks. We got there. She really has no haki? Crazy. Which devil fruits? Giro no mi. Giro. Giro. I think that's Violet's, isn't it? Yeah. Let's go. Glare. Yeah. Alright, who's the... That's Robin. From a picture from her in Dressrosa as well, I believe. All the buildings fucked up in the back. Alright, who's Laugh? That is... What's her name again? Charlotte Bruley. Yeah, I recognise that witch-ass cackle. Wee. Alrighty, I think we'll call it there for today. A little bit of a shorter stream today, but we got the Egglocke done, which I'm happy with. I'm gonna put you in my Tomodachi and make you a dick to everyone. Bruh. Just like the real me, ha 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 ha. Alright, that'll be us for today. Probably no stream tomorrow, as I have D&D tomorrow. Playing it in person, which should be fun. Looking forward to that, as we're about to do a big heist in our D&D campaign. But we'll be back Monday. We'll be doing a late stream Monday. Monday we are going to be starting a Soul Link Nuzlocke with Neba. And it's going to be a late start because Neba's schedule means we start pretty late. So it'll be like 11 PM my time, I think. Yeah, 11 PM BST. And I know the clocks for us are going forward tomorrow, so we'll be back on the regular, what is usually the normal time difference. Interested if you have a kid and I give you Ursa ears, will your baby get small ones? That's a good question actually. I wonder if they do inherit like random traits from the parents. They probably do, but oh, interesting to see when the game's fully out and you can do that. I'm gonna head up. Have a good rest of your Saturdays, and I will see y'all on Monday for the Soul Link with Neba. And then after that, we're gonna have to figure out what else to stream. After that, maybe just do some more. Maybe do some more Pocopia streams. I'm still playing that, or because Champions is still isn't out until like the 8th. I'll have like a week and a half before that comes out. But what day is Soul Link? Monday night. But it won't be starting until pretty late because of Neba's schedule. I think it's Wednesday. Is it not Wednesday? Is it Wednesday the 8th? It's Wednesday's the 8th. Yeah. I'm gonna ruin it for Neba. I'm probably gonna carry because Neba doesn't really do Nuzlockes ever, I don't think. So we'll see. But it's a Soul Link and we have randomized a bunch of stuff, so it should be pretty chaotic. But yeah. By the way, I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna go chill for a bit and get some dinner here in a minute. So, thank you guys for hanging out, watching the stream today. Appreciate it as always. And I will see y'all Monday night for the Soul Link, which should be fun. We're probably gonna have it be like it'll probably be like a once a week thing. Like every Monday we'll do it, until we beat it, or until we get sick of it if we keep losing. But we'll see what happens. But yeah. Until then, I will see you guys later. Have a good one, y'all. Bye.